What's up everyone, Dev Nderitu here. I'm back with another video. So in this video we still have the coding free phase, the second task. So we're just going through some git commands. As I mentioned in the earlier video that I made on Saturday, I mentioned the basic and fundamental operations in Git. So there are a couple of commands that you need to know about Git. You have to know Git Status, Git Add, Git Commit, and Git Push, what they do. So from the top, because you can see on the screen, I did a Git Status on top. I marked it with an arrow. So what Git Status does, this displays the state of the working directory and the staging area. So you're able to know what files have been altered and what files do you want to be uploaded to the report repository, which is very vital in term when it comes to version control. So Git Status gives you like an update on what is going on in relation to files and directories. Maybe you have created a new file, maybe you have edited a file, or maybe you have created a directory. So when you run a Git Status, it gives you the ability to be able to track like what have you done in that directory that you are working on. Then Git Add, as you can see close, is Git Add dot. So Git Add dot means Git Add everything. So Git Add adds a change in the working directory to the staging area. So what that means is when you run a Git Add, you're preparing those files to upload them into the remote repository in GitHub. So this is pretty vital, because when you do a Git Add, you're able to it's like you're preparing the changes and the files and folders or directories to be able to be added into the remote repository. Then when you run a Git Status again, you could see that they are now green. So that means they're already added. So the next thing that's going to follow is committing the changes. So the command for commit is git commit -m, then the message. So the git commit command captures a snapshot of the project's currently staged changes. So like when you've made a change onto a company, those changes with a somewhat of a text that you can be able to trace it back and know what exactly you did to the change in the changes. So when you run a git commit -m, so the -m is a message flag. So if you do git commit -m, then quote unquote the text that you want to accompany your changes, when you do that successfully, you'll get that output there. Then to finally push the changes, use the git push command. So the git push command is used to upload local repository content to a remote repository. And as you can see, I've highlighted this output that you see there below shows that the git push was successful. And if you look closely, you'll see that the changes have been pushed to the master branch. So it's very important when this process, when you get to have this output, this shows that when you go back and refresh like the remote repository, you will see the changes in your local you'll see the changes that you made are reflecting in the remote repository on GitHub. So yeah, that's how I challenged it. I attacked the problem, and happy coding.